Hopefully my stream is going to come up here shortly. Sorry that I'm started late today. Um, Somewhere along the line this past week, I either didn't set it or I deleted my stream that was supposed to go off at like 11:30 or 11 o'clock. So I'm starting a little late. Um, we had gotten back here to the kingdom. We do have in our journal. Um, 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 we need to go do this for our little bard, and she's really bad off. So I need to probably get some scrolls or something. No inventory. What have we got? Let's go by type. We need some kind of like restoration. Ours. Protections. These are resists. We have a scroll of restoration. And lesser restoration. Dispels any temporary ability scars. Or cures what? 1d4. Does not restore permanent. Permanently drained from a single ability score. So I'm going to have to pick up some more restoration scrolls, I guess. One of our fights, we took a bunch of permanent damage on Lindsay. If you go through our characters here that's in our party, you see Lindsay has a whole bunch of little hexagons there. That means that she lost stuff permanently, and so did Val. Val is down 2 points here, 2 points here, and 1 point there. So we're gonna do a rest, and then we're gonna go buy a bunch of restoration scrolls, I guess. So let's go do our rest first. Make sure everybody's got their spells back. We're gonna go buy some scrolls. So to the door we go. And we'll go to our friendly neighborhood cleric. See if we can pick up some restoration scrolls. Check everybody. Oh, come on. Don't put things in my city. I was looking through my errand list. It looks like I messed up. I went too fast on some things. I did not find something for Varex. Azrax, and Erlene wants me to kill a unicorn, which, as a lawful good, I can't see myself doing.
I'm there.
I need to go down here. So I need to talk to Arsenal. And she should have scroll. What's a heal do? Damn it. Does not do that. Okay. So we need scrolls of like restoration. Okay, restoration greater. Abilities, cures all temporary abilities, and cures a permanent drain. Restoration. Alright, Lindsay, I can't tell. I think she's gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It didn't restore any of them? Okay, restoration would be 3, would be 24. Okay, I've got a ton of money, so I'm gonna buy 2 of these. I'm gonna buy 2 of those to start with. And And let's see if I can do that because I'm right next to her. I should be able to go to Lindsay. Get rid of her problems. She should be able to do the same thing. So I got back all their points. So now I'm going to... Oh, excuse me a second. I just sneezed there. Sorry about that. I'm going to have to spend some money. Because I know what I'm going to be running into. I'm actually going to buy 4 of those. I know I'm spending a lot of money. 5, 6 of those, and 3 of these. I also need... These are just things I know I'm going to need, so I'm going to go ahead and get them. I'm going to need a couple of these. And I'm going to need 6 of those. So yeah, I just spent a whole bunch of money, but that's the way it goes. Do I have anything to sell her? Oh, I do have things that I can sell over here to Hasuf. I don't think I have anything to sell for Verdell, do I? Do I have any weapons? Oh yeah, I've got weapons I don't need. Price in descending order. Nobody uses this because it's exotic. Nobody uses this because it's exotic. I wanted to keep those, and then all of these can go because they're masterwork weapons. And armor-wise, I wanted to keep... I wanted to keep the magic ones for now, except for the plus ones. So I'm going to get rid of all these. So I got back 12,000 of my stuff there. Then we're going to go over to Hasuf. You notice I don't sell a lot to Zarsi? Zarsi's hard to find when my town becomes a city. For him, I've got a bunch of +1 rings. And there's also a +1 cloak. Everybody has a +1 or better. And I don't need a vast intelligence 2 because I already have it. I don't know of anybody that's going to use this. These are for, like, if somebody takes a couple points of damage and I need to just get them up a little bit, then I can tip back their stuff. I already have one of those, don't I? Don't I have one of those on? I don't have anybody else that's going to fight barehanded at this point. But I might in the future, so I'm going to hang on to that for the moment. Oh, and I think I have... Yeah, I think I have... Yeah, that'll get rid of all those minerals that I don't need. Alright, and I get another there. So I got back some of the money that I spent. And while we're going to be bouncing around, I'll get supplies right before I go to the final part of this chapter. Okay. So we need to go save her people. Out we go. This is our main group. We gotta go save Zarcy's people, or not Zarcy, Lindsay's people. Come on. All right, now Lindsay's people should be right here. Fastest way there is just to march. So it'll take us 9 hours to get there. So off we go. Boom, boom, boom. Go, go, go. Get there, get there, get there. This is actually kind of amusing depending on how your die rolls go, but I may have a fight, I may not. I don't know. It depends on if I get a good choice here. All right, charge. Okay, before we go anywhere,
Right here, my friend.
Delay poison. I have to put on a bark skin. You give me a heroism. And you puts up one of these and puts this on his pocketbook. Okay. Alright, I think that's what we've got. Oh, no, remove fear.
Share your troubles.
I always forget some. Okay. And then we run up here. Let's see, where is it we need to go? We need to go up this way.
I do what I must.
You can always see where you camped last because you leave your campfires behind. It's up here somewhere.
I'm off.
There they are. The very big centipedes. Ish, the free shepherd. A group of young boys and girls play their lutes as a horde of centipedes surround them, swaying their horns and hissing to the tune. A fat mite stands nearby, listening to the strange concert with a blissful smile. Muzak, fine, play, play. Theobald the Insightful, have mercy on them. Look at their fingers, they're bleeding. An old gray-haired man begins the mite from among the musicians. Who can't play be food, sweet peccadents. No want be food, keep play. More monsters, didn't get them all. I get intimidated, just get out of here before I cut your centipedes to pieces! Ah, Professor Overlord, huh? Grace, Lindsay, pray, Shale, and I beg you, save us from this music connoisseur. Hey, mate, who are you? I Aish. Free shepherd, walk around, shepherd herd. Best peccadents on all woods. Ask anyone. Do you know Queen Bidal? No, Queen. Ask no about kings. Walk where we want so. Is so. Whose bodies? Well, I know, some bandits. First chase musicians with knives, then go at peccadents. Sure, we not refuse free food, right, sweeties, right? Oh, I could bluff. Doing these missions, listen to music, good music. I good and all peccadents good for a meal. If I cut your centipedes to pieces, I could bluff. If I roll a 1, I'm screwed. I've got to try to move. Aren't you aware that centipedes get indigestion from music? And diarrhea from bards, too? I'm going to bluff. I succeeded. No. Off, back, sweeties. No listen to them, no goods. Go. Got 720 experience. Might lead the centipedes away, tenderly patting them on their backs as they go. 90 experience. I got 360 experience points out of that. Go away with your stupid centipede. Like I said, it's amusing if you can get the die rolls. What's that? Died of unknown causes. Okay, a bard. I want to talk to Eobald the idiot. Eobald the insightful. Look who's here, Lindsay, and is this her grace? Praise all the good gods, you made it just in time. A bit longer and we'd have been done for. Oh, and please allow me to congratulate you, albeit late, for the opening of your own publishing house. I had the pleasure of reading those of your books that managed to reach Patax, and I must say you certainly studied well. Your choice of authors and books for publication suggests a sophisticated taste. You recommend Lindsay published a particularly inspiring, wonderful book. Okay. In literature. Teacher, I'm so glad to see you. I can't believe that talentless hack Arrivetti kicked you out of the academy. I wish everyone could see what a philanthropist and patron of the arts he really is. His tricks could make up a whole book. You know, and that's not a bad idea. I know many details of just how much harm the king brought upon his own academy. If you find yourself with time between adventures, I would be happy to sit down and write such a book with you. All the more so now that you have your own printing house to print it. Seriously? You want to work on a book with me? Of course I'll find the time. Let's set off for the capital as soon as possible. I can't wait to get started. 1,200 experience points. Hail, Baroness. Now we all... Alonde stops when he sees Lindsay's piercing glare. Is something wrong? You don't even remember, do you? Of course you don't, but I'll never forget. You and your friends poisoned the years I spent at the academy. Hiding my things, tearing my books, spilling ink on me, dunking me in the fountain. And now you have the nerve to come here? Maybe you want a job at the publishing house, too? Ah, Professor Eobald. I, of course, would never dare accuse our dear Lindsay of lying, but I know of nothing of these accusations. Lonnie's always put his best foot forward with me. He's a wonderful poet and a musician, and he's always been polite. If not for him risking his life to get us to the capital, we'd all be dead. Lonnie, did you really treat a peer this way? For shame, I thought better of you. Alande? As I say, we were students. Sometimes we made jokes, pulled pranks. Sometimes they were rude and stupid. Sorry, Lindsay, I'm ashamed of my behavior. I never should have done those things to you. You can shove your apologies all the way. You hear tears in Lindsay's voice. Please, Lindsay, we are at your mercy. Will you truly stoop to revenge? Is this what you took for my lessons? To shame yourself, not teach that one should not deny mercy to those who ask for it? What do you want to do with him, Lindsay? I don't know. I'm sorry, teacher, but I can't bear to look at him. Let him go wherever he wants. Rostov, Mavon, or Absalom, for all I care. I'll even give him money for travel just so I don't have to see his face. Lindsay clasps his hands before him. I understand that you're hurt, and I'm at fault too. If the other teachers and I had paid as much attention to the students' behavior as we did to their grades... Closes his eyes and takes a deep breath. I cannot change the past, but please find it in your heart to forgive Alonde. He is an exceptional poet. Allow him to atone for his behavior. Bring a little kindness and light to your barony. Teacher, I don't know. Lindsay looks back at you. What should I do? Maybe I should forgive him. Let him write those brilliant verses of his, the scumbag. Don't have a lawful good. Why don't you give me a lawful good? Attack Alonde! Did you have fun bullying Lizzie? It's my turn to have some fun now. Chaotic Evil. One of these days I'm going to play a Chaotic Evil just so I can take all these choices and just beat the heck out of people. You don't have to forgive him. It doesn't matter how wonderful his poetry is. I don't need people like him in my barony. It's your decision, Inler. Give him the chance to atone for his deeds. That's good. I guess I have to go there, right? Glances him a long while, then sighs and looks away. Fine, stay, but you'd better write the best poetry in the world. Got it? I'll be checking. I promise. Okay. Thank you. I swear you won't regret it. Yeah, we will. Let's get back to the capital. I can't wait to start working on the book, teacher. We're not going back to the capital, Lindsay. Much as you'd like to go back to the capital, we ain't going back to the capital. We is getting out of Dodge. Right here. Leaving the elk to their ilk. We are leaving here. I gotta check my journal, see what else I have to do. Come on, come on. Get me in the map. Ding, 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 ding. Turncoats is done. Okay, I do not see any other things, so we gotta go back into this list. Alright. So we gotta go do this. Gotta go to the Valley of the Dead. Alright. So fastest way to do that is to get myself back on the map. Get me out of here. Jeez, it's just fast to go. How long does that take me? 13 hours. It only took me 9 hours to get back to the capital, right? And there's something going on in my capital. Bloody heck. He failed. Failed, but we still got a +1 loyalty because he's got so many bonuses. It was an opportunity, so it didn't really hurt. It's going to be days before I get any of this done. There's no outstanding events, but most of those are going to fail because I don't have the ability to do anything, and I can't afford to rank up at this point. Although I really want to do that. But I don't think I can. I think we're doing something, don't I? No, I don't. Do I want to waste 2 weeks doing that? Or do I want to go to the Valley of Dead right now? Oh, man. Where are my stats? They're doing okay. Stable. So I still am in the 0 to positive state of stable. I'm not sure. By the way, there is this little thing here. If you hit the map while you're on here, see how it goes away? This little arrow over here, I don't know if anybody knew about this, but you can do this, and then you can like move your map around to see things. It's a quick way to be able to, oh, there's that village, rather than having to scroll it, right? Or this village, that kind of thing. So you can find things that you want to get to. Linorm's Grave. Where is that place? It's down here, right? Yeah, we have to go down here. This is going to be a long trek. So I'm going to need to stock up on food. I don't think I need to stock up on potions. I think we have... We have a lot of potions. We have a lot of healing potions. We're okay. We have some healing scrolls. We have all sorts of good things here. We've got decent resist. Communal. Communal. I only really like to bring along the communal ones because otherwise I pick the singular ones. Yeah, I will by accident pick the the non-communal ones. So that's why you'll see whenever I have a single one, you know, it says just one character, I tend to get rid of them. And I have a bunch of restorations, a whole bunch of scrolls of Scorching Ray. I should have you can cast that, right? It's got Searing Light. I should use that up first. Searing Light does for 2 caster levels, so it's going to do 7 dice worth of damage. So he's going to use that pretty much. He's not allowed to wear armor. He doesn't have any good... There's nothing good in my inventory to help him. As far as gloves go and stuff. And strength and dexterity. And constitution, because he kind of needs all of them. He's kind of a wimp, other than his wisdom. So... Okay, I don't know where Greater Restoration is. It must be a 7th level spell. What's the scrolls are always at the minimum level to cast them. Greater Restoration, caster level 13. So it's not till you get to level 13, so it must be a 7th level spell. Wow, 7th level spell, and I know it takes stuff. All right, so we need to get to some place to make our trip shorter. And the fastest place to do it, I think, is to go back down here. So we'll just go back here. That'll be 18 hours. But I don't think I'm going to go into the kingdom. We are going to teleport to Silvershire. Yeah, that's where I wanted to be. Now we are going to go in here Because I'm going to buy him out of rations. Because that'll speed us up. And we are going to go into a place where it's only going to be, we're going to be inside like a dungeon environment here very shortly. So, we are going to need, we have 24. So I'm going to want to get a grand total of 12 more. All right, be that way. Didn't want to go to the 11. Okay, and then he didn't have anything that I hadn't already sold him. Right, this is all just junk I dumped on him from our adventures from earlier. Okay. Oh, I would have liked to have put these things back away. But okay, I didn't do that. Same thing with this. I am carrying around armor I shouldn't be carrying around. Ah, heck. Because I'm carrying around 842 pounds worth of stuff. Now the weapons I want to keep because they could come in handy. Well, that I don't need to keep. Dang it. Alright. Buy that. We're gonna go. Really hate having to do this. But we're gonna have to teleport back. I gotta get rid of some of this stuff. I'm not gonna get rid of it. I'm just gonna put it in my trunk because I really don't need it here. See, I've got all sorts of stuff in here that I really don't. Which one was it? The Nobleman's Amusement. Frost Composite Bow. I have to think about that one. These things, that one I could have sold. Paragon of Winter. I think I'm going to sell that. These other things I keep. Weapons, armor. The armor I'm just going to put in here. I think her tower shield is better. Could be wrong. So I've got a robe of air and a robe of fire, which I really want to put like on my girl. So I have a bunch of stuff here that I have to do some equipping with on people and things like that. Okay. So that's the armor. Weapons. Do I really need this club? I think I was going to give that to somebody. Alright, inventory. Sorry, we've got to clean up some things here. Ekin, what are you carrying? You're carrying the Devourer of Metal, and then I also gave you the Savage Bow, right? No. Do I want to give him the Savage Bow or the Frost Composite? I think I have him carry the Frost Composite. Is this the Extinguisher? This one gets rid of Will-O-Wisps. This is just a Battle Axe +3. Which he can't use yet. Yeah, can he? He has a frost battle axe. He can have a battle axe +3. God, I don't know which one to give him. This does 6 to 18. This does 6 to 18, but only with cold. This one does 6 to 13 with no. So immunity to cold or whatever won't help you, but this will do 6 to 13 if he chooses to use a battle axe. This is a two-handed weapon, which would be the only one that really uses two-handed weapons is her. She's got this great club, which is +2 oversized, does 8 to 22. This only does 8 to 17. Why? Why is it? I'm confused. 8 to 17. So what's this one got going for it? Oh, its penalty for medium creatures is reduced by -2. But this is only a +2 weapon to hit. Right, and a +3 means it's the equivalent to silver and cold iron. And this does extra acid. And this one is an undead bane, which we're running into undead, and when the undead bane thing says it's +2 better, so it's treated as silver and cold iron. And then she has her fancy snatchy thingamajiggy. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do there. This I can put back in my stash. Okay. Unless, do you have? Oh no, you've got the heavy pick and the slicer and a heavy mace and a flaming glaive. Okay, you're okay. You're okay. Okay. And nobody else can use these things. Okay. All right. Well, I think I'm going to put some of these other things away. +2 Constitution. I don't have one that does Constitution plus something else, right? This one gives him Constitution and Strength. What's he got from Strength? This? +4 enhancement to Strength and +2 to attack. So I want Dexterity and Constitution for him. Dexterity and Constitution for him. And I don't have Dexterity. I have Strength and Constitution. Okay, who needs Strength and Constitution? She has Constitution. I could give her Strength and Constitution. She has Dexterity. Okay, so if I give her Strength and Constitution, because she hasn't a Constitution right now, so that would be better for her. Gives her a little better strength too. Belt of Giant Strength of 4. I don't think I have anybody that just has on a Strength belt. He is on his funny belt. She has a Constitution belt. Oh, I could have given her the Strength Constitution. Ah, well. What do you got on, dude? Mighty Constitution. Giant Strength of 4. What have you got on? You've got on a belt of Dexterity, which you don't need. But I could give you a belt of Giant Strength, which would give you a +4, which would get you to a +1 Strength. But you do everything by Dex. What about you? What have you got on? Incredible Dexterity. Val has on a multiple Strength and Dexterity. She has ridiculous Con. You have on Dexterity and Con. I need to get one that gives you all 3. You, my dude, have on one that gives you +2 to all of them. She has on Dexterity and Constitution. Ekin has on +4 to Strength and Constitution. And I have on one that gives me +2 to all 3. Okay. I guess we're done there. Alright. I gotta sell some of this stuff off one of these days. Alright. So we're gonna run out here. Oh, actually, we're gonna run back here. We're gonna put some of this stuff away. I'm not gonna carry it around. Some of this stuff I'm not gonna be using I want to keep this one for, what's his name? Stuff that I'm going to sell later, I'm going to put away there. The Knowledge World, what is this? Knowledge World and Knowledge Arcana skill checks and a +2 enhancement bonus to Charisma. Ooh. I could give that to Lindsay instead of her protections. Yeah, when we get to having to make some die rolls, I may put that on Lindsay, so we'll keep that with us. Okay, and of these I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the Crusher and this. I like this because if I'm in a really big battle, if I know I'm going to be in a big battle and need to cast... Oh, no, I'm not going to carry that with me. Or this one. This is the only one we're going to take along. Okay. And then we're going to consume all this stuff, hopefully. We need to get rid of some of this. Yeah, I don't need to carry around my ancient Cyclops coins or the Rustlended coin or either of these. I need those, I need those. Don't need this, don't need this. I keep these just because they're fun to have around. Oh! What's that? Oh, that's the Canberry pie. I have to do that. And we can put that there because we don't need to carry that stuff. Okay. So we just have a whole ton of scrolls and things that I just need to remember to use. So that's what we're going to do. And we're done there. We're still carrying way too much weight, but I have many, many consumables, and because I know what's going to happen to me, I know I'm going to use up my many, many consumables. Yeah, no extra. I have one weapon, no extra armor, very few magic items, just some belts to help compensate for lost abilities, and then a whole bunch of scrolls and things that I got to remember to use up, which we will use up in the upcoming days. Okay. Oh, actually, no, don't leave yet. Need to go get the Canberry pie and copy it into our book, so when we rest for real on the road, we'll be able to do that. All right, out we go. Let's leave. Take this group, and we're going to teleport. Come on, come on. We're not going to be on the map for that long. Okay, we're going to go here. I'm going to teleport to Silvershire, because that's out here. And we're going to start marching up the road, because then we're going to have to do a rest while we're on the road. And the trick here is you want to get on the road to do a rest. Should we go see what this is on our way? I can't remember what this is. Precipice Trail. Can't remember what this is. There.
Adventures can wait.
That's what I was looking for. So you do a camp. We're going to go do managing. We're going to use... Do I want to use rations here? I think I can get by without rations. But I don't want to do shepherd's pie. I want to do one of the... How many of these do I have? I only have 2 fish on a stick. So we do fish on a stick. Because this one... +1 to all your spells for a day. This is the one that I have many of. This is one I want to do. This one gives you 6 hours of basically of unmapped travel. Gives you +6 hours. So that's what we're going to do. We'll let the hunting take as long as it takes this time.
How do you find your way in the forest, huh? All the trees look the same to me.
People are the same as well. We have 2 hands, 2 legs. But you can tell them apart when you meet them.
This is true. Okay, so nothing happened to us? Alright, we're gonna go into here because I can't remember what this is. Yeah, I can't remember what's on the Precipice Trail. I think there was something good here, but I can't remember. Been a long time since I played. Alright, standard.
How may I help?
You may cast your standard spells.
I am never wrong.
Just letting the ink dry.
Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi.
Something bothering you?
Ona Adayana.
Can't remember what this is.
In due time.
I can't even remember if it's worth my while. A little bit of stuff.
Follow if you dare.
This might be something that comes up later. No, there is the door here. Okay. Check up here. Make sure there's nothing up here. Right. Then there's the door here. So, Lindsay,
What troubles you?
cast your light on Amiri. Put us all together, and through the door we go. Come in here. I can't remember what's in here. There's something in here, but I can't remember what it is. So we're going to take a look. There it is. That's what I was looking for. What is it? It's a mature attack. It's a 14th level humanoid. We're 360 experience points, so we're going to take him on. So we move up here. There he is, and he's red. Since he's red, he's an enemy. So, you
Keep your eyes open.
do this,
Minimosi Travisi.
and then shoot him.
I grant you death. No strike wasted.
Critical hit. Wow. Are the rest of us going to need to hit him? My goodness. Look at that. Wow. Val? Can you charge up there? And hit him? You missed. You needed an 8 and you missed. Shame on you. Lindsay, can you only do one thing? Go ahead and sing. And scooch up. Amiri, I don't think you can get up there. And hit him, so just run up there and go ahead and rage. No, don't want to do that. I want to rage. Popper, you got the same problem? I got the same problem. And you're going to move up here. Okay, you get to shoot again. Does anybody even get to hit him? Shoot!
Cannot hide from me.
Needed a 4. You missed. Val?
Let us strike as one.
This is the problem when you get to up to these levels. Some of this other stuff you were supposed to like go find it when you were like 8th level where it would be a fight. And it's like, this isn't even a fight? I have to collect it to see what it is. Bolt of physical might plus 4. What is that? Is that the one that's... Is that the one I've been looking for? Is that why I needed to come here? No, strength and constitution. Who did I want to give strength and constitution? Strength and constitution. Dexterity and constitution. He does strength and constitution. He's got a plus 4. Who is doing strength and constitution? What's yours? Dexterity, constitution. Strength and dexterity. Is it nobody that's here with me? Dexterity and constitution. She usually does ranged attacks. Alright. This would be plus 4 dexterity constitution. This would be plus 4 strength and constitution, which would help our carrying capacity. That's why I was thinking of it. What do you got? Strength, dexterity, and constitution. So I could lower his dexterity, which would lower his armor class as Hux. No, we're not going to do that. And I'm the one with +2 on all of them, so no. Somebody that has, I think it must be somebody that's not with the party right now that I want to have strength and constitution like that. Oh, there's a dead person over here. Who's this? Oh, he's got a psi. A magical psi, +2. I have the heart piercer, which is a +3, so I'm not going to use that. I have a psi that's +3. I have some nunchucks that are +1 flaming. I've got Kama, that's a +3 eye gouger. And then I have a +2 with shocking damage, does electricity. So when it comes to using weapons, I've got some fairly nasty high plus weapons. But my hands in and of themselves are like the equivalent of like lawful, so they like bypass. I think they bypass everything but adamantine. I don't get that for a while. So it's like there's a lot of things that the monk just kind of says, oh, you have all these immunities to damage and stuff. No, not true. Okay, nothing here. But yeah, but this was to get that strength and constitution belt. There's one that has, it's like +4 to all 3 physical attributes. I knew there was something else in here. Oh. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. Just some money. Okay. So that's why you come in here. It's a nice belt. +4 strength, +4... What was it? +4 strength and constitution. So for like a fighter like her, that's not a bad belt. I have her having dexterity and constitution because I wanted her armor class up. But it's, you could give it to her for strength so you do more damage. So I might swap that out and let her be a little bit more hittable and much more hitting. And you do the same thing with Val. I think I have her. She's got strength and dexterity. She doesn't need the con. So that's why she has strength and dexterity belt. So I might put this on Amiri. Maybe we'll try that. See if she doesn't do some more damage. She loses a couple points of armor class, but maybe we can get her. Oh, maybe we'll find a better cloak for her or something. Yeah, this is important because with the teamwork feats I took, which is the outflank teamwork, her and Val tend to work together on monsters, so they always have flanked, which gives her an extra +1 to hit, and now she'll do even more damage. See, she's at a 9 to 20 damage with this axe and so on and so forth, so she'll be able to do lots of damage. All right, everybody together, let's get the heck out of Dodge. Let's get the heck out of Dodge. We got places to go, monsters to beat, and people don't want to see me playing around. What's my time here? 48 minutes. And you've only seen one battle. You've seen me tinker a lot, but you've only seen one battle, so we need to get on our way towards the chapter. So that next week we can maybe get through the rest of the end of the chapter here. It is something that you have to do relatively quickly. Where's this place? Oh god, I don't remember. Do you come down this way? I remember it was weird. Alright, we're going to try this way. There's a ghost stone, little cell and source. We'll hit those later. Ah, that's what it is. It wraps itself back around like this, no matter what you do. If you go this way, you'll connect up there. If you go this way, you get to this, and then you have to come south. And you get a random encounter. Let's have a random encounter. We haven't had a random encounter fight. See what's randomly wandering around in these hills, shall we? They're fairly nasty from what I remember. Can you pop up some more? Give us one of these. Give us one of these. This. This. Oh, and a fear. Fear.
Right here, my friend.
Remove fear. And me. Okay. What did I just do? Did I just do a screen print? I don't know what I'm doing half the time. Alright, what is it? Oh, it's bandits. Are you kidding me? Bandits? Seriously? I don't care about bandits. I'm even going to let them have initiative. Just to give me something to do. Valerie? What have we got? We have a bandit bard. We have a bandit brawler. We have a bandit rogue. And we have a bandit here. What can you charge? You can charge this one. Lindsay. Countersing. Ekin, you wanted to get rid of that bard for me?
Nowhere to run.
Okay. Well, I can't get anywhere. So I'm going to have myself speed myself up so that I can get somewhere. I want to get in the back line. So go ahead, take a swing at me. Oh, you really hit me. Shame on you. You realize you're going to make people mad. Like a pupper who's going to say charge you and knock you down because you bit the nice lady. Shouldn't bite the nice lady. And then a raging barbarian is coming to get you.
Tear them apart!
Val, hit the guy that's down. Lindsay. Oh, go ahead and waste one of your haste things on. So I put him there so he'd be in the center. Oh, and you can actually shoot somebody. Oh, let's shout at the bard. Oh, I should have laughed at him. That would have been hilarious if that had worked. All right, your job is to get rid of the bard. And then whoever else is wanting to shoot. 2. 2 down, 1 to go. 2 to go. Oh, there's one down there. They're hiding on me. Okay. Let's just use up some of our abilities, shall we?
This will hurt.
Okay. What do you got? What do you got? What can you throw down there? How about a flame strike on him? Can you flame strike him? Oh, he saved. He's one of those. Oh, there's a whole gaggle of them down here. Okay. You have a raging barbarian coming at you, you know. It's not going to work on a raging barbarian. And you have a raging shield person. You have a bard who can move up here and can throw... how far can you throw hideous laughter? Knock one of them down laughing. Ekin. You can actually get up here and shoot somebody, can't you? Oh, you can't shoot them, though. Got a couple bards here. Alright, Ekin, keep moving over here. You're going to sneak around to this side and shoot these guys. Next turn. And here I come. I'm going to put on my burst of speed as well. I am going to get down here in a hurry. And so is Akbo. Sorry, Val. By the time you get here, there might not be anybody left. How far can I throw Fireball? There, have a Fireball. Oh, she's got stunned, huh? Alright, Val. Get down here by these bars. Lindsay? I don't think you can cast it that far. Oh, you can, but he saved. Ekin? How about getting rid of a bard for me?
Yourself exposed.
Yeah, that's why. Now you can see why I like bringing Ekin. That sequence right there is all that you need to know about. This little bug report there is because I hit a key while I was messing around. Okay, so they don't really have... Scrolls are good. I guess we can just collect it all and drop it when we get to someplace else, right? Figure out what's good when we get there. Is that everything? Yeah, and we have to go up here. Okay, so there we go. Now you got to see 2 fights, at least. Oh, come on, let's go. And then there's the Shivering Glade. You have to keep coming down this way. Now, you know, I really should go back and do all these. I really should go back and do these, shouldn't I? Yeah, I should do these. Oh, jeez. Won't let me go there because I've never been there. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's right. Let's try to avoid this one. And we didn't avoid them. Stupid. That's right. This one's like a continuous battle the whole way. There's one there, one there, one there. And I always have a couple down below. All right. All right, so Pupper, can't you charge? You can't charge the one back there, huh? Oh, you can charge that one. Okay. Val, you get to charge this one. Ekin. Don't think you can shoot anybody.
Cannot hide from me.
I am going to throw up a bless. I'm going to start heading down. Lindsay, you're going to sing. Miri. We've got Val and Puppy up here. Miri, time to start running back this way. And you can skip your turn. Yeah, there's one upstairs. I knew there was one up above. I have to take care of too. All right. Val, just hit the one in front of you. And move over on this one. Akin. You need to shoot that guy.
Nowhere to run. Bullseye.
Almost hit him all the time. Fiona, you have a long run here. Lindsay.
Serves you right.
And Amiri, you've got a long run to come down here with me. Where's he from? Is he from up there? Where'd he come from? Where are you? Oh, you're right there. I couldn't get off an attack of opportunity, huh? See if he's taking it. Nope. Alright, get rid of him.
Do not falter.
I aim true.
Ta-da! And these guys don't have anything worth doobie squat. But I do want to go back to these other places. I need somebody to go up here. And we got to come back down here. Somebody's got to do this one. Oh, I missed one. I got to come down here. I believe it's down here. There's an exit. These mountain passes, I forgot. These things are like a forever war.
I'm off.
It's like every 6 to 8 hours you have an encounter or something like that. It's designed to make you be weakened when you reach the place where you don't want to go. We're going to go back and do some of these other places, though. I want to clean up these places. I forgot that you really should.
Adventures can wait.
All right, we're gonna rest. This time we're gonna do shepherd's pie. So we have a bunch of shepherd's pie too, right? Okay. And resting.
How did you get so good at reading tracks? It's like the ground talks to you. What do you look for? Is it some kind of magic?
I look at the ground and everything is clear. Look more and ask less. Then you'll understand.
Typical ranger. Okay, so we're gonna go in here. Because you very seldom come back out this way, so you want to do all this stuff right away when you're at this level. Plus, it also gives you a chance of making 12th level before you go into the big bad place. You need to cast all the spells. Come on.
Share your troubles.
Adventures call to them.
I'm always ready.
I'm open to your words.
Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi.
Okay, we want to go up this way. Oh yeah. Strange fun coming in like a swarm of locusts in the distance, and suddenly the noise rises to a painful shrieking in your ears. And you can make out words in the din. The words are disjointed and hard to make out, but someone is clearly trying to speak to you. Help, yes? Who are you? What are you? Traveler, way home. Friend, jester, jest. Escape, trap, pain, wound, blood, powerless. Blood, cold, heat, darkness, 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 light, paladins, attack, run, loss. Succeeded at a knowledge arcana check. That's why we have those high stats. Drawing point arcana, you discern that the strange being, whatever it may be, has stumbled into a trap which turned out to be a portal and was injured. You are not sure what predators are it mentioned, but they must have attacked the creature while it was on this side of the portal. 9 experience. Wish home. Kun freezes and watches you closely. You remain silent, but you notice he is reaching for his weapon. Who sent you here and why? Friend, Jester Fey. What do you want? Stone, predators, multitudes, powerlessness, help, defense, cleanup, path, home. Wisdom check. You're unable to piece together with some difficulty. Near as you can tell, the stranger is asking you to get rid of the mysterious predators that drove it away from the stone. Show yourself. Fear or fright. All you hear in response? Where is this stone? Straight hilltop. We've been on hilltop battles before. Who you're talking to just now, but it seems we're in for another adventure. Yep. Don't take this the wrong way, but have you lost your mind? You were talking to yourself. Are you sure that we should do whatever it is you were talking about with your invisible interlocutor? Yes. Because it's an adventure. Val? Haven't you ever been on an adventure? You've been traveling with me for how long? Like over a year? Oh, maybe not quite a year. Aha. Lore nature. Lore nature.
Some other way needed.
Doesn't look like the victim died peacefully. He was clearly murdered, but you can't tell much more than that. And he had stuff. He's got some of this, some money. He's got some healing. And potions of heroism. And a torn book. Okay. We'll look at the torn book after we get done with all this. I've specifically been keeping away from Goblin Horse Reaper. Are you kidding me? Goblins? There's got to be more than goblins here. Goblin is glaring at you, grasping his weapon tightly. His wide face is covered in mud. While grass and twigs can be seen from poking behind his ears, the goblin steps back a bit and brandishes his weapon, but half-heartedly. He doesn't seem eager to fight. Failed a perception check. I rolled a nat 1. Clearly waiting for you to do something. What is that stone on the hill? What is that stone on the hill? Shrugs. Its shrine, it burn, no touch. What are you doing here? Need food. I catch Lot's legs. Fat, tasty Lot's legs. The goblin looks at them. Fat spiders, I mean Lot's legs somewhere over there. But intimidate gets me more points, so I'll intimidate. Shrivels presses his ears down and starts to back away from you, only to leap even further away and tumble all the way down the hill, shrieking curses. Because you get 240 experience points. There, get him out of my way. I don't like this stuff. Zazamus, help, path home, joy, friend. Incredible, you get to see so many wonders in these lands. So you were the one the goblins were after? Predators, murder, fear, hide and seek. You're limping, are you hurt? Agreement, pain, enemy, run, loss. Was it you that killed that Kasha? Past, innocence, fear. Oh, yep, you did it. What are you? Traveler, passerby, lost, wandering. What is your name? It's a series of sharp clicks and varying pitch. Most likely that this is its name, but you would be hard-pressed to repeat it. It's called Zazamus. Do I want to die, foul creature? Where have you come from? Multitude, Fey, Primeval. Do I want to be greedy? Am I lawful greedy? I don't know what to do. Oh, I'm gonna get a drink. Sorry, my voice is starting to go. I don't want to be lawful greedy. Gratitude, farewell. Should not be here anymore.
I'm there.
Knowledge, Arcania, and there's something over here. This is the more important thing. There is Chambletus. That's used in a recipe. Knowledge, Arcania.
And Lindsay was called forth. Applause, please.
Stone surfaces covered in mysterious writing, but what interests you more? Oh, bloody heck. Interests you more is the stone isn't a stone at all, but a sealed portal from the looks of it. Okay.
What's that?
I don't know, but that's why I have us walking around. Ooh, a bow and a wand of restoration. What? We got a wand of restoration low and a composite short bow. +2. Cool. I don't have anybody that's using a short bow right now, but we got one. That's the important part. And we can't see anywhere else to go, right? Is there anything up here?
I believe I found something.
Yes, you did. That's why we wander around the maps. Because it's that stuff, it's worth money. It's also kind of a clue that you're in another story that you don't have any control over. Oh, I missed this. And I missed this. I missed everything. There's bags everywhere. Edible moss. Collect it. Come over here. How did I miss this? I thought I went up this way before. Herbs. Take it. Okay. The ghost stone. Found a way to get through it without killing things. Which, being my lawful good self, you know, every once in a while I'm supposed to do that. Kill evil things, killing other people, but not... See, her and him would be at each other's throats all the time. Because lawful good versus chaotic evil, it's like we're diametrically opposite. And then we're going to go in here. To enter this location. Enter it. Okay. The Little Sullen Source. Oh yeah, I remember this. I vaguely remember this. I'm not sure I remember how to solve this one. Not sure I remember how to solve this one. Yeah, there's a trap right there. Lindsay, would you care to take care of that trap while he casts this on me? We're going to cast that on yourself.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Can you get to that trap? Take care of that one. So there's like traps everywhere.
Anything else? I see something.
I shall end this suffering.
I forget what he is. He's an insane wizard. You can do everything. So you're going to sing and haste us. Summons monster. Pupper.
You forced my hand.
Ah! She can't move fast enough. I don't get to use this very often. There you go. I can get up there and hit him, so I'm gonna.
You should have run.
I can shoot him 4 times.
Your death.
Oh, not quite. Lindsay, you're gonna have to move up a little bit. Do a shout on him. He saved his saving throw. So now he's gonna stand up. And then he's gone. Okay. And what does the insane wizard have on him? A scroll of acid spray, a helmet. Vast intelligence +6. Woohoo. Vast intelligence +6. Uh-huh. Alright,
I'm listening.
I am your shield.
Actually, why am I using spells? I have these things all over the place. Gotta get rid of some of my weight, you know. Akpo okay? Akpo's okay. So one of the things I did like in their sequel to this, Wrath of the Righteous, is they let you see the animals down here in the bar. You can just scroll and go find the animals. So you can see how if they're like really beat up if you have a pet like this. If it's really beat up, you can scroll over the bar and say, oh, I need to heal him, and you can actually go and heal him directly. Instead of having to do it the way I do it here, where you have to try and find him on the map. Okay, where am I on the map? Places I don't want to be. I'm in places I don't want to be. There's a trap door and it won't let me in. Oh, let me in the trap door. How rude. If I remember right, there's like nothing here. It's just like a whole lot of nothing.
I'm there.
Was this something I'm supposed to come back to later? This might be something that's in one of the later chapters. Oh, I walked right into the trap. Okay, well, just kill us. I don't care. We've got one of these.
Something bothering you?
That takes care of most of that. There's nothing in these rooms, just traps. So it's a whole lot of nothing, really. You get the one little wizard that you can beat up and then you're done. So out you go. I think there's something maybe in one of the other chapters or something that I have to come back here. I can't remember. Some of these things I have to go later. All right. Back on the road to where we want to go. Do we want to go connect up this road? Let's go connect up this road. Stop, 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 go back. We're just connecting up roads. Connecting up roads so it'll be easier to get out
May
when
we have a moment of respite?
yeah, we can do that. Begin. No, we're not going to do shepherd's pie this time. We're going to do. What was it? Cheese crisada.
At first, I thought the bloom just another wonder of nature, which causes evil unwillingly, like poisonous plants or droughts and storms. But now I know there's a wicked will at the root of all this.
Oh yeah.
Great evil, innocent victims. This must never be forgiven and forgotten.
He's just that way. Okay. Can we keep going, please? Alright, we're just going to connect up this road real quick. Okay, so now we've connected up the road. We come back here. What was this one? Class Passage? That's a book event. I'm not going to do that one. Linorm's Grave. Let's do a quick save here. Can't remember what Linorm's Grave is. I think it's a book event. No, it's not. Okay. Not a book event. Okay.
Share
Spells.
your troubles.
Put up this.
Magritrium Turino.
Put up this.
Anything is possible.
I am never wrong.
Be on guard.
Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi.
Alright, we tap everybody up. Oh. There's mammothses. That's right, there's mastodons here. My friends, the mastodons. I don't have speak with animals. These are my friends, the mastodons. There's no reason to fight them. That's right.
Requires your attention.
Friends and mastodons. Yes, but there's mushrooms.
You see that?
Yes, I see. There's stuff everywhere. Look at that. Stuff. I think it's a recipe. And a two-bladed sword, which nobody can use. And then there's... Get away from the mastodon! He'll step on us! He'll step on us! Don't let him step on us! Remember right, there's not a lot left in this place. We need to go find.
In due time.
That's a way out, but there's stuff there. Okay. Knew there was something up here. Grab that. Just a bunch of stuff. And you run back down here, grab this stuff, and then just get out. Because you can't really go anywhere. Can't get down to this space down here. And it's just more mushrooms. Okay. Take it. And if I remember right, I can't get over here. Right, it's just a bunch of rocks. Oh, can I go up here? Well, I guess I can go down here a little bit. You can't really get down into this corner. Not doing something stupid like a teleport or whatever. Because I don't think... if I remember right, there wasn't a way around this corner. Yeah, you couldn't figure what's up. I could never figure out what was in that corner. It was one of those frustrating things in my previous playthrough. There's a couple maps like this where they have like just stuff off on the corners that you know that you can't quite see, but they took the time to draw, which it's like, why can't you let me see it since you drew it, you know? I don't know, maybe there's super artifacts or Easter eggs there. Okay, do we want to go do this one? That's the question. How long would that take me? That'd take me 12 hours to do that one. Or we can just head up down here. Let's head down here. Because we're going to slow down going through the mountains here. We will do this one over here. Shivering Glade. Is this a book event? Nope, this is a real place. So this is like a little building in here. Okay, spells.
Right here, my friend.
It's time to act.
Lindsay the Magnificent? Lindsay the
Your eyes
Illustrious?
open.
Something more simple, like Lindsay the Great? Maybe Lindsay the Indecisive.
Confide in me.
Everybody together, let's walk in here. It's one of
I'm
these
there.
bloody stinking places. Usually means I'm going to be dealing with undead, aren't I? Yeah.
Running won't help you!
There we are. Very nasty things. They're all around us. Okay, Lindsay, you can only do one thing, so you're going to haste us first, because we got to be able to move fast. Ekin, he's right there. Get that one.
Not hide from me.
Pup, you go. You're going to charge this one. Val, can you charge backwards? No, you're going to go pick on this one. You. Are these undead? Oh, they're outsiders. She's just gonna bless us. And then I'm going to. I only get one attack. Hit him. And Amiri, you're gonna run up there by her. Oh, it's taking away his stats. Damn it. I forgot these things take away stats. Alright, sing.
May I suggest another way to use this spell?
Nowhere to run.
Oh, geez. 4 misses. I need to do that and an extra attack and
Don't hold back. Ha!
jeez. I'm not doing well here. We're gonna be in a world of hurt. Rage up. Not getting it done. Yep. Lindsay. Oh, you've got lots of remove fears. I need to remember that. Gotta remember to start casting communal immunity on here. So I don't have a lot to do here. That's not gonna work on him. I guess I could shout at this one. Ear-piercing scream. What's the next one to act? He's the next one to act? Gotta get rid of him.
True.
Upper. Val?
Stay behind me!
I'll try to make this swift.
This will hurt.
Boy, I can't hit worth a damn.
Bring
Mary?
it!
Ah. Yeah, I lost. I lost all sorts of points here, didn't I?
You deserve it.
Bless you again.
A couple people up levels, but it's not going to matter because we're down stats. Who's down stats? Oh, what's down on? Yeah, I can level up. That's nice. 3 of us can level up. How far off are the rest of you? Only a couple hundred points for you. About 800 points for you. 600 points for you. Okay. So another good couple of encounters and we all can level up. I think I will level up those that I can level up, though. I don't even think there was anything in here, was there? There's this. Which is an amulet. Clockwork pendant. Clockwork pendant. What does this do? Plus 10 bonus movement speed. Slow and haste spells cast by the wearer have their duration increased by half as if affected by an extended spell feat. So it makes you move faster. So you could put that on somebody like Lindsay instead of this protection, and she could get rid of her smith boots. But probably not. I don't know who I would get. Never did yet. These are better. The armor class is more important, I think, at this point than anything. It's my time. An hour and a half. I think I'll put off the going up a level. Let's go by the door. Because that's all that's here, right? There's no other doors, right? There's no doors over here, right? I'm not seeing any doors. I'll make sure I'm not going to miss anything. I think it's just a little... It's like a 2-room thing. It's almost like a you know, an encounter by accident kind of thing. Yeah. It's just out here to get you... Basically, it's... They put these things out here. They're like an interesting magic item and, you know, not the most terrible of monsters. It's not really a story. It's like just a little set-piece battle that you get to do. I need to check my characters. Nobody is down any ability scores except for Akbo, who's down on his dexterity by 2, which is terrible, but that's the way it is. Alright, we get out of here. Now you gotta travel down this way. There is someone in the road, get ready. Okay, with somebody in the road, let's get ready. I think this might be the salesman. Of course, the funny... I don't know what that is. I'd really like to know what that is. Can anybody tell me what that is in Forgotten Realms lore? Because I don't know what it is. It looks almost like it's a marsupial of some sort, because of the way it hops. But I'm not sure what it is, and I can't tell. So somebody that's watching this, tell me in the comments, please. What is that creature right there? I want to know. So it won't let me talk to it. It won't let me do anything. So I don't know. I'm supposed to have a traveler in the road. Where's my traveler in the road? Okay.
In due time.
Is he down here? Well, there's edible moss. We'll take that. It said that I had a traveler in the road. I've encountered
there.
someone on the road, but I can't. There it is. Oh, it's a freaking raven.
I've got a message for you.
Yeah, man.
It's time to pull off the masks and answer for your deeds. My master has seen enough, so he summons you. Come, kneel before this land's true ruler. Embrace suffering, embrace pain. Surrender your spirit to Mordecai, the chosen of the 4 horsemen, and the keeper of the Oculus of Abaddon.
Okay. Oculus of Abaddon. First time we've heard about it. Really? And I think that's what we're looking for. I mean, it's just kind of really obvious. I'm lawful good. I don't get to do lawful good things very often. So even though this is probably not true, I'm going to say it anyway because it's a lawful good choice and I don't get to make that choice very often.
Magar Varn and his minions were impostors without rights and honor. Soon, the Empire of Mordecai will rise from its 1,000-year sleep and reclaim its lands. One such as you will serve this future in life or in death.
Okay. So.
Yes, and it was well-deserved punishment. One who dwelled in that town stole what was not his to possess. He trespassed in the Master's sanctuary, defiled it, and brought what he stole to the place you call Varnhold. By doing so, he incurred the wrath of my master.
So where did everyone
My
go?
master's knowledge and power are great. The Oculus of Abaddon has granted him even greater power. It was the Oculus that brought about his revenge over the impious ones.
Okay, what do you mean by seen enough?
I'm the eyes and the ears of my master. Everything I see or hear, he sees and hears as well. All we speak of, all your deeds, nothing escapes my master. Go to the Valley of the Dead, pass the gates, and face the challenges that await. If you survive, my master will meet you in his sanctuary.
Now, because of that there, if you hadn't done it already, as soon as you hear that, you can almost tell that it's going to be past the gates, you're not going to be able to get out. So you want to make sure you take like at least 30, you want to take 5 rests worth of rations to be safe. Which means you can take 5 rests in a dungeon setting and get back your spell slots and all that kind of stuff. So you want to carry, like in my case, I have 6 characters. Right? 5 weeks of that. Everybody getting 5. 5 times 6 is 30. That's why I'm carrying 30.
The gates bar the entrance to the Valley of the Dead. Only the one who has the key or sacred knowledge can pass.
And I have both, because I have a really good cleric and I have the sensors.
Once my master barred the valley from the outer world and the lesser races such as yours. Thus my master could focus upon his research and rule the Empire without the pathetic rebellions and petty wars of your kind.
Pretty sure I don't have anything I have to do here. I'm checking my romance thing, so give me a second. I want to make sure I'm not messing anything up here. This would be regular dialogue. I don't think any talking with the Raven I have to do anything at this point. On the road. Come on the road to El Dorado here. Where are you? Secluded Lodge, Goblin Forts. Oh, it's a stockade. The Overgrown Cavern. Barbarian Hunting Party. Which I don't think we got. Sepulchre of Forgotten Heroes. We did that one. No, I don't have anything else in this section. Okay. All right, continue.
You have a choice. Find 3 incense burners hidden in the tombs of traitors who imprisoned my master in his sanctuary.
Already got them.
Or conjure darkness.
Can do that too. Got it on a
which
scroll.
is able to open the way to the Valley of the Dead. This way or another, you will be able to pass the gates, and my master will seal your fate.
If this Mordecai truly wishes to meet with me, then he can come to me. I have other things that command my attention. Your master will wait.
Insolence. Keep clinging to your pitiful beliefs that your deeds matter. When you finally accept your fate, come to the valley. I'll come for you there.
Yeah. Quack, quack. Go away, bird. Oh, geez, you guys missed. I didn't get enough from the conversation? Oh, she's still got 315 to go?
I am yours to command.
Oh, I still have more to do. Okay. Take the Oculus of Abaddon from Mordecai. Yes, I know. Not as easy as that. It sounds easy, but it isn't.
Wait. We need to talk.
Uh-oh. I'm busy. This is my boyfriend. What's the
The
matter?
Valley of the Dead the Raven spoke of. I know it. An ancient evil is buried there, from empires since turned to dust. Being cautious is not enough. If you go there, you must tread quietly, or you shall awaken dark things indeed.
I know, Tristan. We've been there once. I did this in a
tomb
previous
lies in the
playthrough.
heart of the valley. That is where the evil sleeps. I know I cannot sway you from going, but if you must go, please let me help you. My faith may help when spells and steel may not.
What are you talking about? It's your spells I'm depending on, dude. Tristan, it's your clerical spells that keep us alive and let us keep going. We travel together. I shall follow you to the Valley of the Dead. How cute. So I can level 4 of us up. Alright, was there other stuff? I can't remember if there's other stuff up here. Can't remember if there's anything lying about. If you notice, it's kind of like laid out like similar other places we've been. Yeah, there was something up here. Eggs! Thrice a day! And there's one over here, yeah. Which I think is going to be like an herb or something. What's this one? Yeah, it's herbs. You don't need it, but not unlike in Baldur's Gate 3. I've watched several people's playthroughs, and like on their first playthroughs and stuff, and they're like, oh, this is just a plate. It's only worth 2 gold. I'm not going to take it. And I took the exact opposite. I assumed that gold was going to be super rare. You know, money was going to be super rare for me to find. So far through my playthrough, I've been able to hover between 2,500 and like 5,000 gold, even buying multiple, you know, fire arrows and things like that, and potions of healing, because I picked up all that junk. Because I haven't made an exact count, but I would swear that if I went back through my videos and added up the money, I've probably gotten at least 1,000 gold from all the junk just lying around, which is, you know, several sets of like things like fire arrows, ice arrows, and stuff like that. That it's just like, no, it's there for a reason, to give you the cash to be able to buy the tools that you actually need to do things. You're not going to keep it. You're going to, you know, get rid of it. Okay, now this is the Valley of the Dead. Before I go in there, I'm going to want to rest. And my kingdom did something. bloody heck. This is one of the things I don't like about this, is that there's no good way to travel to where you need to go. So I'm going to have to let the kingdom stuff go. Alright, now the question is do I want to... Alright, let's go forward a little bit. Okay, now. I think I'm going to level up us, and then we're going to rest. What's my time? 1:45. I guess we'll get started into the Valley of the Dead. But we're gonna go ahead and level up the 4 of us. And then right after the first set of encounters in here, we should be able to level up the 2 ladies over here. Okay? So, let's go do the monk first. Gotta go to our character stuff. So, I get to go do me. Fiona's going to level up. I'm going to stay in her monk lane. I'm not going to double class her. She gets a monk key power. Is all she really gets here. This is what I'm waiting for. She gets another style strike. This is the most important thing that you really want to get to. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get there before I need it. I don't think. Because being able to get through adamantine, I mean, you've got the law strike. You're the same as cold iron or silver. You're magical, cold iron, silver, lawful, which means if they have damage reduction law, means you have to be hit it with a lawful weapon. You will. And this one is like basically there's no other than generic. I always reduce my damage. It's not going to work. And in here, I'll get a style strike. And this, I get a key power. So we're going to go get ourselves another key power. So let's go up in monk. I'm going to get a key power. Oh, we get a point here too. This is where I'm going to take my wisdom up. Because my armor class should depend on my wisdom, right? Yeah, your wisdom or your dexterity, whichever is greater. But wisdom gives me better mind control saving throws. Then I have 5 skills. I'm terrible at using magic device. Always perception, always persuasion, because that's her thing. Someday I might have to do without the ability. I really want to get myself up to where I can possibly use some scrolls. So I think I'm going to put 2 there, and I'm going to put 1 there to get my religion up a little bit. My Arcania sucks. I depend on other people. Alright, that's what I'm going to do there. Then I get key powers! I have Abundant Step, Bark Skin, Sudden Speed, and True Strike. I can get Wholeness of Body. Spending 2 points from Key Pool as a standard action, a monk can heal a number of hit points equal to his monk level. That's nice. I can Spit Venom. I can be a snake. 2 points to spit a stream of venom at a target using a ranged touch attack. I can do a Scorching Ray. We've got like 11 scrolls of this. So that doesn't make any sense. Key Power Restoration. A monk with his Key Power can spend 2 points for Key Power as a standard action to spell temporary negative levels or 1 permanent negative level. Restoration cures all temporary ability damage and it restores all points permanently drained from a single ability score. It also eliminates any fatigue or exhaustion suffered by the target. Restoration is probably what I want. Diamond Body. I gain immunity to poisons of all kind. Okay. I'm going to get another one, which will be Diamond Body. And I'm going to get another one, which I don't know what I'll take. Probably Rest. I want to take Diamond Body and Restoration, and then I really don't, and then like Wholeness of Body. So, but I'm going to take Restoration here because I know I'm going to be dealing with things that are going to drain levels from me. Okay? It's just because I've played it before. First time through, if you're not playing this, you probably would go ahead and take Diamond Body to protect you from all poisons and from all kinds. But Restoration is actually more important because that means they don't have to use a scroll on you. You can just use your key power to get back your drained ability points. And I know that those things are in here, so that's why I'm doing that. That's why you saw me bring those like death word scrolls and the all the restoration scrolls and stuff, is because I know that that stuff is in here. Having played it once before, I know how to prepare for it. So we're going to take restoration, and then I'm done. I'm up to 124 total hit points. Not bad for a monk. My cleric boyfriend. Fiona's cleric boyfriend. We're going to leave him as a cleric. I have some ideas of what to do with him. One of the things I really thought about doing with him is, instead of having him go up all these clerical levels, to flip him into a druid and have him get an animal companion. Just to see what it would be like, because when you go down his storyline, it'll be very funny, quite honestly. Alright, he's just not going to get anything here at 12th level. He doesn't get diddly squat. I think he gets an extra spell slot. He gets a point. He's going to end up odd somewhere. We're going to keep working on his wisdom because that's his main stat. And then when he hits 16, he'll get another one. Then he'll have an odd point. So, you know, it's not going to help. You know, that's just the way they built the character. He's going to have an odd point if he ever reaches 20th. Gets 4 skills. Perception always. I usually go here. And I've been putting it in use magic device so he can use scrolls that he can't normally use. So I think we're going to go ahead and give him a 10 in that. Because I found that, like, although he can cast Fireball, he can't read it off a scroll. It's very sad. I don't know if it's a glitch or if it's just meant to be that way. Lindsay, my bard girl. Lindsay, the bard girl. Oh, actually, we should do his spell book, shouldn't we? What's his spell book look like? He has 6 first, 6 second, 5 third, 4 fourth. Aha! An extra 5th. An extra 5th level. What can he take? Could take Res Dead. He doesn't. 12 plus your caster level, so he'd have spell resistance 24? Ooh, I could throw that at my girlfriend. You wouldn't be doing no spells on her. Spell resistance 24. Of course, I could take Bone Shatter, which does 1d6 per level, so it'll do 12d6 damage. He's not going to get anything till we rest anyway, so it doesn't matter. And then at 6th level, did he get another one? And he gets another 6th level. Taking Chains of Light in my heal. And Monster Summoning 6. Cure Moderate Wounds Mass. And each creature in the radius, which means good guys and bad guys. I could Bull Strength Mass, Endurance Mass. Blessing of Luck and Resolve Mass. Cold Ice Strike is cute, but a lot of these things are going to be Undeath to Death. Undead credits 1d4 credits per caster levels. So 12d4 worth of levels. Minimum of 12, maximum of 36 levels. It's just so funny to watch him throw Hellfire Ray. You gain can fire 1 ray plus 1 additional ray for every 4 caster levels above 11th. And he only does 1d6 per level. So it would be 1 ray doing 12d6. Not as good as other things. You could summon a huge fire elemental. That takes a whole turn, but How's Wisdom Mass might get us saving throws on Wisdom. What was this one? Joyful Rapture. All allies within the area of effect are freed from any emotion effects. The spell also cures 1d4 points of intelligence, wisdom, charisma damage, and all allies in the area. That's what I want. Yep. For now. I mean, he doesn't get those till we rest, but alright. And, oh. I was trying to do Lindsay to begin with, and I got distracted by him. Lindsay, you get to go up as a bard. We might as well just keep working on your charisma. You're never going to be strong. You get 5 abilities. Let's see, your Arcania isn't that great. Alright, always perception. And with you, always use magic device. You're my standing thief. And I think we're going to pop up your Arcania a bit. Okay. You get a 4th level spell. How rude. We've got Dimension Door, See Invisibility, Communal, and Hold Monster. What else do you want? Cure critical wounds. I guess you could double up as a healer? Or greater invisibility. Ooh. Octavia, Jubilist, Ragnar, and I'll have that. Cure critical wounds is only in the Clerics and Jubilist. Rainbow pattern. All enemies in the 20-foot burst centered on a target point within medium range. Glowing rainbow-hued pattern of interweaving colors fascinates those within it. Rainbow pattern fascinates a maximum of 24 hit die creatures. An affected creature that fails its save is fascinated by the pattern and becomes dazed. That just sounds so much like Lindsay. Shout? All creatures. You emit a near-swing yell that stuns and damages creatures in its path. Any creature within the area is stunned for 1 round and takes 5d6 points of sonic damage. That saves and resist to stun and half damage. Okay. Shout's not something that I mean, shout's something that she would do too. Oh. She already has Dimension Door, Hold Monster, and See Invisibility. So it's either Shout, Rainbow Pattern, or Greater Invisibility. Because Greater Invisibility is the one that's in this game. This creature becomes invisible. Purposes of spell and attack lose. Subject attacks any creature. That's invisibility. Like invisibility, except that it doesn't end if the subject attacks. This is one of those throw greater invisibility out there, and then you can attack all day long, and they still have problems hitting you. But that's not Lindsay. That's like Reggie. Shout or rainbow pattern? Shout's in a cone. Rainbow pattern's like a circle. I think she would go with Shout. She's been doing a lot of her other things. We're going to give her Shout. That just seems to be the way she is. She gets angry, she shouts at you. She shouted at that one student that picked on her. So that sounds like something she would do. She's complete. And then my ranger dude, you're going to stay a ranger because, dang, you're good at it. And at 12th level, you get Camouflage. A ranger at 12th level or higher can, as a move action, use the stealth skill to hide in any of his favorite terrains, even in combat. So he can disappear. Okay, what do I need to do for him? I really need him probably to keep going up in dex. He's all on evens again. Again, they built the NPCs badly. And I think they did it on purpose. Perception, always. Nature. Stealth. And again, I'm going to pop him up on use magic device so that he has a chance to use some of those scrolls if we get into trouble. So it's around this time that I start making sure everybody has like at least a +5 or better on use magic device. Because you start getting into really weird mixes as characters leave you and you have to go rescue them and all sorts of stuff like that. All right, so I guess we should save before we go in there. What's my time? 2 hours. We will go in and be right at the gates. Should we do this now? Yes, I think we're going to take an extra rest. Oh, I didn't want to do that.
I don't like this whole bloom season. What if that scoundrel we saw in the first world wants to grow another flower?
I don't think that is likely to happen. Creating a second Everbloom flower would require far too much effort.
The hints. He knows something and he's not telling us, and I didn't want to do that. I did not want to do the cheese cressata. I didn't want to waste that. Dang it. Okay, well, I screwed up. I went and did it too fast. So we will enter into the Valley of the Dead. So here we are. Need to put up all of our spells.
How may I help?
Patricium Turino.
Adventures call to that.
We should move.
Okay. What else do we need? We just put up
Something bothering you?
remove fear.
Ona Adayana.
And he always puts up one of these.
Mosi Travisi.
And puts this on Akbo.
Mosi Travisi.
Put everybody together. So we're gonna check out the edges of the map. I'm probably gonna put a cut in before I go too far in this. Because there's stuff out here for me to grab. I do know how to get through it. Some more supplies for food. But when you use rations inside, you don't get any meals. It's the thing to remember about it. So you just want to run up here so you can see all the pretty pictures. Right? I think that's everything. I don't think I can see any more up that way. Might be able to. Clears a little bit more, right?
I do what I must.
Yeah, it clears a little bit more. So you have to go through the gates, right? So here you are.
I'm there.
Now, you will see, here's the thing here. Perception DC 17. This is why you want your perceptions up so high. Peeps. Because now you do a perception
That was
here.
easy.
Like the perception check succeeded. I'm a plus 16. I'm a plus 25 on my perception from modifiers. Okay? Because if you like check her perception is plus 25 all by itself. Because of her wisdom is plus 4. And then she has, you can just see it here. She has 12 ranks, plus 4 for wisdom, and her it's a class skill, so she gets an extra 3. And then there's heroism, and then she's also got persuasive. So stack all that up, her perception is like phenomenal. As are many of the other, certain things like that. Her persuasion's really high. The rest of this stuff is okay for a monk, but like if you look at Lindsay, her trickery is a plus 36. It's like, give me a break. Plus 36. Okay. This dude's stealth is a 20. Her mobility is a 21. Okay. And Val is just not, she has a pretty good use magic device as sort of a referral. Her only thing is she keeps working on her perception to try and just get it better. Okay. But she's basically sort of the wall that we all form around. She's the island that we all fight around. She's the good defensive person. Okay? That's kind of their roles. He's the gun. She's the wall. She's the shock infantry. I'm a support infantry, and these two are support cast players with spells and buffs and things. So we got this one, right? We did this. There are tracks in the dirt. Numerous people on foot passed through the gate into the valley beyond not long ago. That's what you had to find out from this one. And then over here, yellowed ancient bones lie scattered among the sparse grass and shale. And then there is a door. And if you come up to the door and you go like this, a towering gate blocks your path. The pillars flanking the gate are carved from the mountain itself, and both the gate and the pillar rise so high they are obscured by the mists above. The gate is sealed, but you see no lock, not even a handle. Study the gate. The gates are covered with ancient inscriptions and disturbing depictions of worship and sacrifice. But the inscriptions are far above eye level, so much so you have to take a few steps back to see them. In the center where the two gates meet, there is a circular protrusion. Set into it are 3 black hooks. So there's 3 black hooks up here. Knowledge Arcania 20. Lindsay's a plus 20. Knowledge Arcania 20. Try to translate or try to decipher. She'll try to translate. Succeeded at Knowledge Arcania. So you get experience points for this. That's why I'm doing this. Many of the words are lost to time and weather, but you make out glyphs and symbols you recognize, and from there, manage to piece together the inscription. In darkness, the doors open. In murk, the truth reveals itself. In gloom, death steps into the halls. Okay, so this is sort of a hint on what you need to cast as far as a spell goes. And you can decipher the images on the gate, which will give us some more experience points. Succeeded at a Knowledge Arcania check. Depicted at the gates are 3 cyclopses. Great giants clad in ceremonial garb. They stand before the image of the gate, which is open. Each cyclops is holding aloft a lantern that looks to be a cyclops skull. Examine the circular protrusion. Your initial idea that some ancient lock lay in the center of the gate proves wrong. The gate is sealed, a solid wall with neither lock nor latch nor keyhole. Perhaps the gate was not meant to be opened. It was meant to seal something inside. Yes. Study the hooks set into the protrusion. The gate seems built for giants and their kin, but yet 3 small hooks are set in a circular protrusion in the gate, 5 feet off the ground. And this gate is meant for giants. It's odd that they set the hooks so low. Peering closer, you see the hooks bear traces of soot and ash. Step back from the gate. Throw a stone at the gate. I always like doing this. Throw a stone at the gate. Stone flies in an arc, hits the gate, and thuds on the ground. You wait several moments in awkward silence, but nothing happens. Examine the gate pillars. Imagine what it would take to build this gigantic structure.
A mere touch of my master's power. He commands armies, slaves, servants, shapes mountains to his will. This is a monument to his reign. And his reign will come again.
I really don't like that, Raven. Examine the left pillar. The pillar stands on the windward side, so it is more weathered than the rest of the gate. You can faintly make out remains of inscriptions that once used to cover the pillar, but they are so faded by wind and the elements as to be unreadable. Study the right pillar. Time and weather have failed to destroy the bas relief that rises from the foot of this pillar and winds its way up into the mist. The pillar is covered with intricate geometric patterns, images of lotuses and other flowers, mysterious figures performing strange rituals. The attention to detail is amazing. You'd need hours to examine every image. I've got hours. I've got nothing else to do. Step away from the pillars. All right, right now I want to leave because something happened. Yep, Val can go up a level. So Val, let's go up a level. Let's go up a level, Val. My tanky fighter, you. Because you get something here. She gets a bonus combat feat. So it's worth it to go and take the time to get her more hit points. She gets an ability score. Well, she's got 3 ability scores coming. Okay. Most people would automatically go, oh, Dex, right? Or let's pump up her strength. In my case, I'm actually going to round up her wisdom because that's her lowest will save is down there, and I want to give her an extra point. So I'm actually going to put that there. Now you see here, her will is now a 12. So she gets an extra will point saving throw, which is going to be important. Trust me. 3 skills. Always perception. She has a +10 to use magic device. She doesn't need to do that anymore. Now I'm wanting to get her... This is something she doesn't really need, but she may need someday. And... give her a knowledge world. Okay. Now she gets to pick Coma's combat feat. Greater weapon focus. If you have already selected weapon focus, you are a master at your chosen weapon. You gain a +1 on attack rolls you make using a selected weapon. And greater specialization, you get +2 damage. And she take point blank shot, but she doesn't shoot things. Okay. Now, as far as this goes, nobody has, only Jathael has back-to-back. When you are flanked adjacent to an ally with this feat, you receive a +2 circumstance bonus to armor class against attacks from opponents flanking you. And nobody else is going to have that for a while, so she could take that next level if she wanted to. Dazzling display is cute, but she doesn't have the charisma to pull it off. Missile shield. Using shield is once per round when you would normally be hit by an attack from a ranged weapon. Not including special effects, natural attacks, or massive ranged weapons. You may deflect it so that you take no damage as if you had the deflect arrow's feet. You must be aware of the attack and not flat-footed. Which is cute, but not necessarily good for her. Yeah, if you have 2 people using shields, this is really nice. Power attack is silly. For her, it's either +1 to attack or more damage. And I think I'm going to take the +1 to attack because she's usually fighting from defensive and needs every plus to hit things as it is. So she's going to go greater weapon focus on her bastard sword and say that she's done. And now she's up to 160 hit points. She's got some more hit points. And then poor old Miri, we're 168 points from pulling it off. Okay, what's my time? 2:12. Should we try and go through the door? Maybe we'll get to the inside of the door for you guys. And then we'll put a halt in. And we'll finish this up next week. Alright, we've got these things from the tombs and hang them on the hooks in the center of the gate. Clouds of smoke billow from the lit incense burner, streaming out through the Cyclops' eye sockets. You quickly realize the smoke isn't rising. It's encircling you, engulfing you, until all around you is darkness. Looky what I did, Ma. Looky what I did. Okay, before we go in there, we're going to do a quick save. Because that's dangerous. Because when you go in here, I believe it locks you in. I don't believe you can get back out once you go in. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Okay, where are we at? Yeah, there's something over there. You gotta watch out because there's stuff here. Yeah, see, there's a couple of little things to grab here. See? If you're not paying attention, you just go, oh, there, I have to go there. You'll miss that, and that's one of those things that the storyteller can make for you. So that's why you want to kind of just walk through here and make sure there's nothing that you didn't miss. All right.
In due time.
I'm going to line this up here. Now, if I remember right, if I go out here, this is where I can't come back from. It's like always straight forward from here. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to try something stupid here. I haven't done this before, so I'm going to see if this works. Since I made that mistake on my rest, I'm actually going to say, come here. Can I make a camp here? Oh, he doesn't let me make camp out here. Can I make camp out here? Oh, he's not going to let me make camp. Oh, is this it? I can make camp over here? I thought I saw green. Right there. That's the only place I can make camp. We're going to come back here. We're going to do a camp. And we're going to change the food. And we're going to do... where is it? It's... Yes, chocolate ice cream. Chocolate ice cream provides you +3 bonus to all skill checks for the day. We have a lot of it. So we're going to do chocolate ice cream. That's important. Because those skill checks, we're going to have a bunch of them. And this is going to be the only time we get to do it. I have 37 rations. I'm going to use that to save some time. And then we're going to rest.
Sarenrae grants mercy to all, but the ones who did this to your village, I think even my goddess wouldn't find words of forgiveness for them.
Yes, not everything can be forgiven. And there are some things that shouldn't be.
It was so much fun when I was playing with my ranger, when I got Ekon to join me. It's like, he would do the stealthing, and I would do the hunting, because I had a really high nature score. So it was like 2 rangers. It was like, these 2 top were like, I don't think we ever failed. Ever. On these. And every once in a while, Lindsay would roll a nat 1 on food. So the only time we ran into trouble was when the guards didn't have really high perceptions, and then we'd get waylaid at the end of the night or something. Okay, so we're here. What we're going to do is we're going to put ourselves right up here. I'm at 2 hours and 17 minutes, so I'm going to cut this one a little bit short, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put a long-term save in here. Next week, we will head in and see how far we can get. I may even go a little bit longer next week. I might make it it might end being a 3-hour stream. I can't remember how fast I can get through this thing. I know that there's like one or two, there's one step that you have to do everything in it, because once you leave it, you can never go back to it. And then there's another step, and then I think you finally get inside the place where he is, and then you have to go through all of that. So I might only get like through the first 2 steps and then into just get started into the place where he is, and then we may have to finish that the following week. But I'm shooting for trying to get this done, this particular chapter done before the end of June, and get myself back to my kingdom, get ready for that 4th ancient curse, and maybe get some. You can see me do like a quick session of only a couple hours. Be just basically doing errands and ranking up the kingdom, so I can have a bunch of those points to take care of issues. Because another issue will come fairly quickly after I get done with this. There's going to be a bunch of stuff that has to get done in a very short period of time. The one thing I have not done yet is gone off to one of the downloadable content things that I have. Is there's like a whole dungeon stack of, oh god, how many is it? 16 levels? 16 levels? I don't know. There's a place over by Tazelford. I think it's Tazelford. Over by the one that's farthest to the east of my kingdom that I can now teleport to. It's the second town I made. There's a place over there, not far from there, that's like just nothing but it was designed to be like a standalone dungeon crawl. One of those that you just keep going and see how far you can get before you die kind of things. Literally, that's what it's about. It's how far can you get, because there's like no end to it. It just keeps generating another level that's a little harder. But the downloadable content has a very fixed storyline in it that you can get to. And I can't remember if it's 16 or 20 levels. but it's like in 4-level chapters. It's like as you do things in the world, another 4 levels opens up, and then another 4 levels opens up, and another 4 levels opens up. So I've been waiting until I get to like 12 or 16 of those levels opening, and then I'm going to take like a game week and take my crew, and just go and run through it, and just like that'll be like a 1 or 2 streams that we just go through that thing and get done with it. I've done it before, but I didn't do the bottom level. I didn't do the ending of it until I was like 16th or 17th level, because I was always trying to squeeze in a few levels here and a few levels there. And so I've come to this time, I'm going to try and do it like, okay, we've got like, 28 days before anything's going to really happen. We're going to travel over there. We're going to run through as many of them as we can. And then we're going to, after like 7 game days, then we get out and go back to doing what we have to do and just see how far we can get in 7 game days. You can get pretty far in the place. I know that. One of the things is I'm going to check the wiki on that one, though, because there's a certain sequence that gives you a certain ending type cutscene or whatever. So I wanted to see what that was. I might not like it. Because I didn't get it when I did mine, but no. Because I messed something up. Anyway, if you like what you see, hit the thumbs up button. If you really like to see when you go ahead and subscribe, hit the notify bell. Notified upload videos and schedule streams. Sorry I didn't get as much action in on this one as you might have wanted, but I did get a lot of exploration, some lore. Got my people outfitted fairly well. We're all up a level except for Amiri, and she's 168 points away. So she will be going up a level probably like after our first battle, or our first thing that we get experience points when we go through this space. So then I'll have to pause and pop up her barbarian self to getting her up there. I do know that when I get her out of here, I'm seriously thinking about rebuilding her for the specific thing that she's going to have to go do in the next chapter. And then after that, rebuilding her back to what she should be, which is a good old everyday barbarian. Part of me wants to do that. Part of me just says, oh, let the story play out. She won't do well at it because she won't, her build is less than optimal to do her storyline. And that's almost a good story in and of itself, that you have this storyline that they want you to go down and you're not going to be able to do it because you don't have the ability to do it. So it's a thought. I don't know. I'm going to have to think about how to do that one. All right? All right. Well, I will see you next week, everybody. For those of you that might have popped in, thank you. Sorry about being late getting started, but that's the way it works sometimes. I don't know what I did. I thought I scheduled this for 11 a.m., and when I came down like at 10 to 11, I was like, where's my stream? And it wasn't there. So I will be scheduling up next week's stream, probably later tonight or tomorrow, and make sure that I don't mess with it so that everybody can see that it's going to be out there. All right? All right. I'm Gen608. Until we meet again, stay safe, and bye-bye.